Hi, my name's Ed Hardesty, and over the past 16 years, I've been a Senior Vice President, Fine Home Specialist with Prudential Elliman in New York City. I'm also the Director of Sales for Rand Development Marketing, which is part of Better Homes and Garden Rand Realty in Lower Westchester. I spend all day talking to people about real estate, and more often than not, I get the same question from everyone. How's the market? Well, that depends. Are you looking to buy, sell, rent, or invest? If you're selling, it's a great time to be doing that. The market's really strong again. We're off from the highs of 07. We're actually probably value-wise back to around 05 numbers, but the transactional volume's just through the roof. We've beaten 07 volume numbers for the past 6 months straight. And that's really great news, but it's important to remember it's still a buyer's market. It's extremely important nowadays how you position yourself and how you place your property and your home up for sale. You want to reach as many people as you absolutely positively can. You want the whole world to know about your home. Larger pool of potential buyers, the better shot you have at getting the highest dollar amount in the shortest possible time. Who's going to be doing the photography? Who's going to be doing the floor plans? This is a web-driven business at this point. It's extremely important how you position yourself on the web, and you really need to give a lot of thought to who's going to be doing that for you and how they're going to be doing it. Now, if you're looking to buy, it's actually a really great time to be doing that. As I told you, values have come back down. You're back to like 05 numbers, so you get a nice discount built in. Interest rates are down. I think everybody agrees that they're not going to be there forever. They're going to be going up, so it's a good time to take advantage of that. And I want to advise people, I think it's extremely important, if you're going to be starting the process of looking for a home, take the time and find yourself a good buyer's broker. They can really help with the whole process. Dealing with attorneys, dealing with the negotiations, working with the mortgage brokers, getting purchase applications together for the condo or co-op board if you happen to live in one of those. More than anything, what they can do is really watch your back through the whole process. Now, I really want to dispel one rumor right off the top, and I hear it a lot. If I go into a listing directly to the seller's broker, I'll get a better deal. Well, you know what? No, you won't. The commissions for a sale are already built into the agreements between the seller's broker and the seller. And no good broker worth their salt is going to give you a break just because you come into them directly. All you're doing is putting a lot more money in the seller's broker's pocket, and while you're doing that, he's working for the interest of the seller. It's a law. He has a fiduciary responsibility to look out for the interest of the sellers. I advise everybody, take the time, find yourself a good buyer's broker, use half that commission to hire somebody to work for you, to watch out for your interest and to help you manage the whole process from start to finish. Now, if you're looking to rent, it's actually still a pretty good time. There's some good deals out there. The market is tightening up, but I think it's going to take a while to get back to the way it was a couple of years ago. You can still find some good values if you're willing to look around and be a little flexible in neighborhoods. There are hundreds of apartments sitting empty with some of the big landlords in the Studio 1, 2-bedroom markets. The higher end, and I'm talking about $15,000, $20,000, $25,000 a month, is actually really very tight. You would think that if you're going to spend $20,000 or $25,000 a month, you could get a pretty extraordinary apartment. You'd be surprised. It's actually a really tight market in the large 3 bedrooms and luxury stuff. There's not a lot out there, so competition's pretty stiff. If you're looking for an investment, still a great time to do that. You can get some really good deals if you're looking to lease commercial space. If you're looking to buy some commercial space and then turn it around and use it as residual income, you can get some really good deals there. And if you're looking for more of a residential investment, if you're willing to go outside the city into some of the surrounding areas, unfortunately, you still can find some short sales foreclosures. There's still a fair bit of that on the market. And if you're willing to go through the process, because it's not as easy as you might think it is, you can actually get some really good deals. Now, I can't begin in this short a time to really go into any great detail about any of this. There's a whole lot that comes into play and a lot of different moving targets in getting a sales transaction from start to finish in today's market. It's really a lot more complicated than it used to be, certainly, and that it seems like it should be. I would love the opportunity to talk to you about it. If you have any questions on anything you've heard, feel free to shoot me an email, give me a call. We'll arrange a time to get together. I thank you very much. I wish you the best. Good luck.